So I want to have this lock-in moment with you right now. You might think that being with somebody who needs you is what you need in a safe relationship. And that can be slightly true in the sense of, like, obviously sharing a relationship with someone means that you choose to become interdependent on that person, right? Not codependent, but interdependent, where you choose to lean into each other for support, warmth, love, affection, and intimacy and connection, obviously. But when you approach these relationships from that place of, oh, I want to make sure this person needs me, and a lot of people approach relationships this way, especially if you have a history of like commitment issues or maybe attachment issues, maybe dysfunctional relationship patterns, maybe you're more avoidant or maybe anxious, whatever it is that you have, that you want to make sure this person has a need for you. And that's what you define as safety, because that means that you have a place in their life, right? And you get to play that role for the person. Or maybe you have this thing where you feel like you have to perform in a certain role to be loved by this person or to deserve this relationship or their affection. Now, this can work to a degree. This works until it doesn't, okay? The reason why you need to heal this if you want to enter a really secure and functional relationship and mature and equally constructive and beneficial and valuable is both people have to have their own lives. And when you choose to come together in a relationship, it's not because you need each other, but because you choose to want to be with each other. It's choice versus needs. And that is such a powerful shift if you really think about this, because you may think it's safer to be with someone because they need you. Oh, and then it's like you're going to think, oh, they're not going to leave me or they're not going to betray me because they need me, right? And then you also then play into the role of giving them what they need, thinking that that is what guarantees the sense of security or loyalty from this person. Absolutely not true. Also, likely it's these cases where that leads to betrayal or something going wrong, because at the end of the day, we're all individuals with our own independence and lives, right? Ideally, like, we should have our own happiness and ways to make ourselves happy, security, or our own foundations, right? And let's say that you're together, but then you have your own life that you want to delve into, that you want to nurture, you want to focus on because you're your own person. Then you're also then depriving this person of their need, right? This is why codependency is so dangerous, right? The moment that you choose to actually want to evolve past that level, then the relationship becomes extravagantly toxic, because you're taking away from this person's needs being met because you got into this relationship. And again, you might have done this without even knowing because you weren't aware before, but you chose to get into this relationship based on feeling needed by this person. And so you've been playing a role. You've been the person to be responsible for this person's needs. But now that you are paying attention to something else temporarily, or because you're just evolving, this person is going to be deprived. You're going to be seen as the bad guy. And you will no longer be able to fulfill their needs. And this relationship simply won't work long term anyway. That is the downside of having a codependent relationship or a partner. I mean, it's both ways. Codependency is both ways. It's you needing to feel needed, to be chosen by someone, or to have a relationship. That is also your part as well. This is why I'm reminding you, in order for a relationship to be successful or flourishing long term, because at the end of the day, it's like, what is a successful relationship? Like, all relationships have their own sides, ups and downs. But in order for it to at least work, both people should have their own life, independence, their own creations, their own foundations, and then they create this shared space where they come together and choose each other, not because they need each other, like, oh, I'm desperate for this, I want this, I need this for my own security, but it's like, oh, I'm happy, I'm content with myself, I like what I'm creating, I'm secure with my own life, and I'm choosing to be with you because I want to be with you. I like who I am when I'm with you. I like who you are when we're together. It's such a different place than, oh, like, I need this relationship because of, like, I just need to feel something, or that, oh, because you need me, or I can be this person for you. It's very different. This mindset only happens after, number one, you are secure with your own foundations and you're very self-aware. And number two, you have definitely healed and consciously healed and grown past your codependency history or that desire to be needed in a relationship.